Hey guys, Dead Spikes here, and I wanted to make a quick video talking about some XP guides and how to quickly level. I'm sure tons of people have already covered this, but I just want to give my take on it. And first thing I want to mention is the best thing to do is to play with people. I mean, I'm going to be getting into a little bit more specifics here in a minute, but the best thing is to play with multiple people, and my Discord is absolutely blowing up right now. We're almost at 1,000 members in just a few days, and there's tons of people helping out, and there's tons of XP lobbies going. So if you're watching this at around the release of this game, my Discord is going to have tons of people for you to play with. Just letting you know, it's in the description of this video. Alright, on to the next part. So I'm going to be covering XP in lobbies here. I am doing some testing, and I am constructing a video for solo XP farming. Not that I really recommend it, but if that's the last resort that you are going to end up doing, I'm trying to put together a method that will be the most efficient. Alright, so now we are on to group play XP farming is what we are going to talk about. So first off, you want to have 4 people. You want to have 4 people. That's the best you can have going, but at least having 2 or 3 is going to be helpful. The more level 50s you have with you, the better, but obviously you probably all want to XP farm. So just do what you can. In your session settings, you have difficulty up here, and you're probably going to want to switch that to hard, because it's going to give you the most XP. If you find that hard is just too tedious to kill stuff, keep it on normal. That's not really that big of a deal, but hard does give you, I believe, 10% more XP. If you can handle the ultimate vault hunters for some reason, you do get some more XP here, but I really don't recommend it. This pumps up the difficulty quite a bit. I would not run with ultimate vault hunter on at all until you're max level. I'm not even sure if I like Ultimate Vault Hunter on when you're at max level. I'm doing some tests for that too, but regardless, don't run Ultimate Vault Hunter when you're XP farming. And you've heard it a million times probably, but drill sites are the fastest XP farming, and that is because you can just keep spawning the mobs over and over and over again every time you kill a boss. So a drill site looks like this. This is Tender Cage, Ripper Drill Site. And there's tons of them across the map. So my recommendation is that if you had 4 people, we're going to go over the people amounts. Maybe let's do that first. If you had 4 people running, so here's my thing about leveling up, right? Is you're doing it on a new character, I imagine, and you're just trying to get to 50, right? My pet peeve with like the basic mindset of just XP grinding a little bit is that your SDUs are going to be crap. You're going to have no ammo capacities at all. Screw the missions. You don't have to do the missions. But your SDUs, it's going to really suck having a small backpack, small bank, and small ammo capacities on your guns. So what I would tell you is it would be very good to have at least one person be farming SDUs. And SDUs are these little blue markers on your map that look like this. They give you SDUs, and then you could spend them to increase your ammo. So what I would do is probably have 2 people-ish running around SDU farming, and 2 people farming the same drill site. So player 1 and 2 are farming Saw Clench Ripper Drill Site, while player 3 is going around and doing these vault symbols and SDUs, and player 4 is doing the SDUs in a different location. And that is going to be very, very efficient, by the way. I guess it's hard because you have to communicate and make a plan with everybody, but it's going to be very, very efficient. Everybody's going to get lots of SDUs and level up at a decent capacity. If the only thing you want to do is level up, like you're fine with your SDUs, you don't really care that much, I would double run drill sites. So I think pretty much every zone has 2 drill sites at least. So I would have player 1 and 2 farm Tender Cage down here, and player 3 and 4 farm Saw's Clench Ripper Drill Site up here. There's a Moxie Station at each one. After you kill all the enemies and kill the bosses, you just click the Moxie Station, and you keep running it back and forth, over and over. All 4 of you are getting, 400 to 800 XP per kill. Bosses don't give a lot of XP in this game, which is unfortunate because of how fast bosses can be farmed. It would have been a great XP farm, but that's just not the case. Alright, that's the general idea for XP farming. The only thing I want to mention is a gun. There's currently one gun, in my opinion, in the game that just makes leveling up super, super easy. And that's in the same area, Carcadia. If you go to the left side here, you will find a boss called Driller Hole. I've mentioned him so much, and I'm not going to stop mentioning him. He gives a AR. I don't know if it'll be nerfed or something in the future, made weaker, but as of right now, this is like one of the strongest weapons in the game for me, and it drops so often. And Driller Hole is really easy to kill. He's really easy to kill on your own. So a cool method you can do with this is after everybody's gotten up, 3 or 4 levels, if you guys need a new copy of that weapon to make the drills faster and easier, you just have 1 or 2 players go farm Driller Hole. And if that said player gets the drop, gets that AR to drop, or any of the dedicated drops of Driller Hole to drop, if all the players teleport to him right after that drops, it drops for them too. It's really cool. I'm not lying. I've tested this myself. So if player 1's farming Driller Hole and the AR drops or any of the dedicated loot drops from Driller Hole, if the 3 other players teleport to player 1, there will be an AR there sitting there waiting for them on their level. So, when your ARs or your weapons and your gear feels like it's starting to get weaker, come and farm a new AR. I would say every 4 to 5 levels, get a new AR, farm drills, 4 to 5 levels, get an AR, and keep rinsing and repeating in that until you're max level. You really shouldn't need the other stuff, your ordnance and your shield, your rep kit, all that. You really shouldn't need that. And if you do, you're getting purples as you're farming the drill sites and doing other stuff. There you go. That's just a common breakdown. One thing I will mention is bounties give a lot too, but unfortunately, they are not really that farmable. I don't think they spawn that quick. So if you want a big flash of XP, come do some bounties quick. But after those are done, that's drill sites, drill sites, drill sites. If you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more content like this in the future, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join the Discord if you're looking to play with multiple people. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. This is Bikes out.